Okay, hey you guys. So I thought since the baby's sleeping and I just got done doing a little bit of homework, I would make a video for you guys. I just wanted to go into detail a little bit more about my C-section that I got. So the C-section was not expected, just like I said in the last video. And so I was pretty upset about having to get it. But of course, you have to do what you have to do. So I got the C-section. They asked me who I wanted to go in the OR with me. I, of course, chose my boyfriend, Jose. And so the I cannot say it today. Anesthesiologist came in and gave me the anesthesia. So my right side, it went numb, but we were having trouble getting my left side numb. So like every few minutes, the man would have to come in and take some hemostats to my skin and actually pinch me with them to see if I was numb. And that wasn't fun because the first two tries I wasn't numb yet. So that was kind of bad. But the third time he came in, I was numb, and so we were ready to go. So they took me to go get the C-section done, and they were just getting me ready, putting me on the table and stuff. And I was actually pretty shaky when they gave me the anesthesia. Like, I started shaking so bad. So when they took me in there, I was shaking really bad. And so they laid me down on the table, and like 5-10 minutes later, my boyfriend comes in, and they start the operation. And so I was sitting there, and he was there with me, and they started the surgery, and everything was okay, except I was having issues breathing. I was like, so like, and you can't have it, anything to drink or anything like that when you go in to get induced. So I was really thirsty, and then I was breathing like that too. My mouth was just really dry, and so I couldn't really breathe, and my boyfriend was sitting there with me. And it's not long before we hear the baby crying, and me and him are both crying together because we're so happy that the baby's healthy and okay. And so when they get the baby out of me, they bring the baby over to us, and they actually take pictures of us, and then my boyfriend takes out the baby so he can get cleaned and stuff. So I was in there for the rest of the time alone when they're stitching me back up and stuff. And I actually don't really remember anything. I was asleep most of the time after he left, except for one time I woke up and got sick. But other than that, I was asleep. And then when they got done, they took me to this room, and I had to sit in there for like 30 minutes. It was just to see if I was okay. Sorry about that. Run out of storage. But anyways, so during this whole surgery, they were like covering me up with warm blankets because I was shaking so bad. But anyways, after I waited that 30 minutes in that room and they made sure everything was okay, I went back to the room. I got to hold my son and see the family and stuff. But I was okay then because I was still pretty numb and they had me on a lot of medicine. But the whole surgery, I was basically asleep, so I was okay, except for that one time I got sick. And so the next day, that was a little rough because, of course, I got the surgery and I was feeling it a little bit more. And I also had this really bad, like I had a cold and I had a cough because of the mucus in my throat, and I had a cough and it hurt so bad when I coughed. It was terrible. But yeah, that was the only thing that was really bad. And then when I had to get up and walk, that was bad too. Like when I got up and walked, I was hunched over because it hurt so bad. And it was hard to sit up and stuff like that too. So I would have to have my boyfriend help me, and he was really great the whole time. I mean, it's really hard, to take care of a newborn baby by yourself, and he was basically doing that for the first week of my son's life because it was hard for me to get up and stuff. So I didn't get to really do much for the first week of my son's life. A lot of the stuff that I started doing, my boyfriend would like have to teach me. So that is my C-section story, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. Oh yeah, you guys, I just wanted to let you know that I will be adding an update on Baby Jace after his 1 month appointment.